It's your boy, K-So Big Dipper. All that drip that she been putting on just to take it off. I can put you on a plane, the CPA go right. And today, J.Cole has dropped the Fall Off Disc 2 Track 2. So it's confirmed now with this. It is going to be a double disc project. If you didn't see my last reaction to the trailer, I feel like I really got off on that, cuz I'm talking about J. Cole lore, the history, the build up to the album, what the stakes of the album, why hip hop cares so much, and why J. Cole's career is so riding on this album. I did all that on the last joint, so go watch that. But without any further ado, hit that thumbs up button. This video has a 25,000 thumbs up goal. I will say one more thing before I do start reacting. As everybody, I'm recording this 12 minutes after this song came out. Well, actually, I was getting ready to record that before it came out, when it came out. But I will notice, and I'm going to watch everybody's videos, but the strength and how much the narrative based on the battle is being emphasized into the rollout of what is one of the most important albums of J. Cole's career is going to separate the real voices from the casuals. Now, to say that it shouldn't be spoke of, you're out your mind. You have to. That is actually what got us in this position. But just notice who can consume the art and who can't. Again, because the vultures are circling right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. And this is a real nigga whistle call. Dog. Oh, for the past 10 years, this album has been handcrafted with one intention: a personal challenge to myself to create my best work. To do on my last what I was unable to do on my first. Well, that's hard. I had no way of knowing how much time, focus, and energy it would eventually take to achieve this. But despite the countless challenges along the way, I knew in my heart I would get to the finish line. I owe it first and foremost to myself. That's hard. And secondly, I owed it to hip-hop, the fall off, Jermaine Cole. Jermaine. Well, I felt like I'll really win, girl. Relax.
Yeah.
Jermaine was here.
I see it.
Hold on. Let me turn it. Hold on, nigga. Like, don't act like this ain't still Big 3. Stop it. Don't act like he ain't Big 3 no more. And this is what happens that I think after Floyd just really damaged boxing is a nigga can't lose one fight and we still watch his fights. And because of that, fighters stop challenging themselves and we stop having the rumbles in the jungles. We stop having that because it's so reliant on one failure. Why do we gotta wrap a nigga up? Because he messed up once.
Yeah.
This beat got me feeling like Cuz might be ready to jab it out. Hold on.
I see it.
I wonder did Cole make this beat?
Yeah. Listen.
Oh, okay.
I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church.
Nigga, I see my life in a verse. I first appeared in a hearse. Cole has fought a very unique battle to get to where he is right now. It's a battle that we've never really seen in hip hop. I feel like that middle child shit is real. But I love that he found his own. And I think through the legacy of J.I.D. and joints like that, will we really see the impact of him. Because, bro, J. Cole changed the sound. If you weren't there when I Can't Get Enough came out and nigga everybody was rapping like this. You know another nigga who shaped rap for a week, just huge impact we don't talk about it, Big Sean. Do you remember when everybody started doing the Big Sean flow randomly? It was a couple years after Cole came out.
My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year.
Did you peep that he's describing it backwards, right? So he's watching himself being risen out of the casket. Oh no!
I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk whoever dare flirt with death. The best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth, and he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then
Just a challenge in creativity. You know, one of the dopest things is I'm gonna butcher this because I always forget what song it is. But Nas has a song where he's rapping from the perspective of the bullet in a gun, and I just on a creativity tip, that is so crazy because I see artists, especially like you see it in content creation, YouTubers and shit like that. Niggas be making songs with like very specific concepts and it sounds corny as shit. Let's be real. And it sounds cheesy. It is so hard to, you take this very obscure thought. I guess it's not necessarily that obscure, but it's a thought. What if you were to see your life in reverse? And so you're watching your grandkids carry yourself out of your casket. You are rising. And instead of living your life in preparation of your kids and your future and setting up your future, what if you were watching it in preparation for yourself coming? And that is the moment we are waiting for. That is the anticipation we are waiting for. His kids are disappearing, but you can hear that he finds some comfort in the idea of knowing that they will be here eventually. But it's the same way he is finding comfort with the idea of he is going to die in that grave that they pulled him out of. See, to me, I'm seeing such, and the video's so dope, it's working in reverse, but it's just... Ooh, I can't wait for this album to drop.
Declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day the pain growing greater and girth. Son disappear as I stare at his birth, and he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger, and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turned. It all be...
Look, that nigga look like Charlie Clips. Is that Charlie Clips? hey, it's you in that moment. I'm gonna tell you something. When I lived in Austin, Texas, I partied every day. Boy, it was turned up, nigga. They know Queso Big Dip around. I was outside, and I sort of reached this point where I was just like, man, meeting a new shorty and we having our little moment every single not day, but just like every single situation is a new situation. Because you know how it be when you party, living fast. Motherfuckers, nigga, we in a club. Next time we had a house party. Nigga, we had a pool party. You don't know these hoes. You meet these hoes. We best friends. You know what I'm saying? All these things, the connections I'm making with niggas, it's like, because they're all enhanced from drugs and alcohol. We all feel like we are best brothers. Nigga, I look me in my eyes when I say this. I do not remember 98% of the names of any of those niggas I was around for those 2 years. Don't remember them. We was turned up. I got a few niggas I always, you know what I mean? But I don't. And I do always feel more fulfilled in those moments where it's like, maybe it's just me and my girl watching TV. Because I at least know this moment that we're having is worth a fuck. I at least know this moment is going to last. Even if we, God forbid didn't end up together or whatever, we at least will always have this moment of like, oh yeah, I remember I was put shorty onto this show. Oh, I remember when we were having this song. At least these moments mean something because, nigga, those moments I was having, the fun as hell. Nigga, I don't remember nobody. I don't, it's like, because if I see you in the street, I wouldn't know. But that's because to me, it's not like a real connection. It's not a real moment. Boy, we turned up in that hoe. And there is a lot more. Real means a lot more. And maybe you're not to that point in your journey where you start realizing maybe you still is in the club every day. And I'm not even telling you to leave that hoe. I am enjoying yourself, cuz that was a great time. But all I'm saying is the realer, it hits harder. It do. But, you know, Spanish bitches, this hit pretty hard too, cuz.
Begins with encore cheers for those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud nine, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the...
I will say, that's sort of a Nas quote, but what the if I was if I was Jay-Z, I would not like J. Cole. I'm gonna be real honest with you. And I don't think, we have those like documents come out where or that recording come out with Jay-Z and shit, but it's just like it be little shit like that. Cole, and I feel like Cole don't like this nigga. What does he mean so-called king? But or is he just literally saying that niggas do refer to him as a king? Because on a literal level, and maybe, am I being messy by that? Am I? Because that's genuine how I feel. Am I reading too into that? Why would you say so-called king when speaking on hoes? Do you understand what I mean? Like, that is sort of like, instead of just calling one of the kings of rap, not saying you have to consider Hove a king of rap, because listen, I live in the South, and I know that a lot of niggas would put Bun B and Pimp C down here above Jay-Z. I'm in Texas, I'm just telling you, they would. I wouldn't, but a lot of these niggas would, and I won't judge him for it. So I get it, he's from the South too. So I get him, not necessarily, but do you understand what I'm saying? I'm never gonna call UGK the so-called kings of some rap shit. Those are some kings. Rest in peace.
Days later, I don't care to convert. On cloud nine, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp.
But he called him a hero, and I'm not mad at that he's gonna usurp him. You should feel that. You should feel like you are going to pass that nigga up, or you shouldn't get in this game. That's not what I'm mad at. Just the so-called king's part.
Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. To usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain.
He said he watches his father walk back into his life and it clears up some hurt. I wonder, because you watching your life happen in reverse. I wonder how J. Cole feels about his father right now, Because like now you are to a point where I wonder, right? And this is a genuine question, and only a very select few of my audience is gonna be able to answer this. But if you feel like answering this, go for it. If it's too personal, totally get it too. Tell me something. As you've grown older, if your father left your life, right? Have you had a homeboy or cousin, just like somebody that you fuck with, do that to a kid? And have you kept being friends with that nigga? And you know what I'm saying? Have you kept it? Or does that, did it strike a chord of trauma in you? Because it's like, damn, because any nigga I know who ain't good to his kids, I don't want to fuck with. But that's a whole deeper shit personally with me, because I just think you are a rat. Like, I'm big on some shit like that. I think you are a cockroach. Like, boy, if you wouldn't take care of your kids, what would you do to me? So I definitely feel like that. But I always wonder, because I got some homeboys who are homeboys with some niggas who is deadbeats who don't have their dad in their life. And I wonder, is that not but I wonder, is it you just realize that niggas are human? Would you accept it? Would you, because a lot of times their dad's not in their life, it's not by their choice.
I really always wonder shit like that. Like as you get older and see how life plays out.
Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor, and I watch as my spirit reverse. Then I'm no longer here on this earth. I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it.
I'm interested. This doesn't sound like a single. There's no hook. There's no hook.
I'm gonna come in.
Oh, you gonna come in. This shit dope. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is fly, bro. Like, the fall off is inevitable. That's right. You know what I'm saying? That bitch like death and taxes, mom. That is a wait.
Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through.
Okay, it's building. I definitely at first was not liking this snippet, but I'm like, okay, this is building. This is building. What it is, ho? What it is, ho? What it is, ho? What it is, ho? What it is, ho?
Give you the style of the unibrow Unabomber who maneuver through the drama with the suit up.
Oh, that's the next one coming out. Swan Lake Springs. See, I pulled the hook out for this J.Cole reaction. It just felt right. This was a certified vibe check. Here come a music video by me right here. Bing, click on it, show me some love. And you watch it, feel as long as you ain't hit that thumbs up button, you're a certified hoe. So stop being a hoe. Hit that thumbs up button and help a young black man make it to the top. KBD family, love y'all. Salute. We out of here.